It was an ordinary Saturday afternoon when the peace of our quiet suburban neighborhood shattered. My wife, Claire, and I had taken our 6-month-old daughter, Lily, out for a stroll through the community park. The sun was warm, birds chirped, and for once, life felt perfect. Or so we thought. The neighborhood HOA, known for its strict and sometimes overbearing rules, had been a source of mild frustration for us. But nothing prepared us for the storm about to brew. As we approached the playground, a woman in her mid-50s, clutching a clipboard like it was a weapon, stepped into our path. She was impeccably dressed, her pearl earrings gleaming, and her perfectly coiffed hair framed a face that was both stern and unyielding. Everyone called her Karen. "Excuse me," she said, voice sharp and commanding. "I need to see your IDs. Everyone in this community must carry identification at all times." I gave her a polite smile, prepared to comply, but Claire's expression hardened instantly. "Excuse me?" Claire's tone was calm, but beneath it lay an unmistakable edge of authority. Karen's eyes flickered to Lily in her stroller and back to Claire. "Yes, ma'am. It's HOA policy. I must verify all residents and their guests." Claire took a step forward, shielding Lily gently. "We've lived here for 2 years. You have my identification on file. This isn't just inconvenient, it's harassment." Karen didn't back down. "Rules are rules. If you can't comply, you'll be asked to leave the premises." At that moment, a small crowd began to gather. I could sense the tension rising like static in the air. What Karen didn't know was that Claire wasn't just a mother or a quiet homeowner. She was a retired Special Forces operative, highly trained, fiercely protective, and with a no-nonsense approach to threats. Over the years, she had kept her past tightly under wraps, blending seamlessly into civilian life. But when her family was challenged, her instincts kicked in. Claire's voice dropped slightly, colder now. "I'm not asking for a debate. You're making a serious mistake. I suggest you reconsider." Karen scoffed, brushing off the warning like a pesky fly. "I'm doing my job, ma'am. Now IDs, please." Suddenly, Claire's hand moved with lightning speed, not towards Karen, but towards her purse. A sleek, tactical knife slipped from the side compartment, visible only to those who knew what to look for. Karen's eyes widened just a fraction too late. Before anyone could react, Claire's commanding presence shifted the dynamic entirely. Her tone was now an unspoken warning. "Back off, or things will escalate." "Last chance," Claire said, voice low and deadly serious. Karen's bravado faltered. She stepped back, clutching her clipboard like a shield. I'm just enforcing the rules," she muttered. A few neighbors exchanged glances, realizing the encounter was far from ordinary. The once bold HOA enforcer now looked like a deer caught in headlights. I took Claire's hand and gave her a nod. "Let's go," I said quietly. As we walked away, Karen whispered something about reporting us, but no one paid her much attention anymore. The air had shifted, and the community knew better than to mess with a Special Forces mom. Later, when we told the story to close friends, Claire laughed softly. She didn't know who she was messing with, and honestly, I hope she thinks twice next time before trying to harass a family in our home. Our neighborhood might have strict rules, but one thing was clear: some rules didn't apply when it came to protecting your family.